Morning, guys. Got a little breakfast cooking up here. Anybody else use bacon grease for their eggs? Something I've always done. I've also got some little smoky sausages cooking up. Love these things. Shout out to Nancy for the eggs. I used to never like the yolk in my eggs. And I still only really do if I have a bread to like sop it up with, but it's definitely grown on me. I like to throw a little garlic powder on there. A little salt. Grind a little pepper. Oh yeah. Here's our sausages. There's our eggs. Alright guys, there's breakfast. We got some sourdough bread, little smoky sausages, and a couple eggs, and a big old glass of chocolate milk. So I know the first thing that I'm going to be doing is going and moving bales off the field. So our bale mover broke down and we need to get the hay bales that we just baled off of the fields, because there's, you know, new grass and new alfalfa coming up. So we need to get them off the fields and put them in the stack yard. So I'm going to be driving around with the hydro bed and picking those up. And then after that, I'm not sure what we're doing, but we got a plan to start with. So I'm going to go ahead and finish breakfast here and get after it. So, got my GoPro kit and my water bottle. I need to sweep the sanctuary. There's so much dog hair in here. I don't be wearing the old straw today. Ugh. What do you think, dogs? Huh? Yes, bird. What are you guys doing? Alright, it's about 7:15. Gonna head down there in just a few minutes. We're really not in a big rush today, so gotta love that. Just a nice, easygoing Monday morning. Be down there at 7:30 and get right to it. So, let's go. Load up. Good dogs. Alright. Y'all be good today. Alright guys, we just got down at the shop. And we're not really waiting on anything. We can get to what we're doing. Here we got the bale bed pickup. All cleaned off, ready to go. We'll see how we're doing on fuel real quick. We got a half tank. Go ahead and top her off and then head out to the field. Pretty slick. This fuel nozzle here doesn't have like a clicker, so you always gotta jam a rock in there just to keep it open. But that means you gotta keep a really close eye on it, because like, no, I've never let it run over before. Not me. I actually usually let the vehicle run so I can see the fuel gauge and see how close I am to being full. Or sometimes I'll just go by the sound. Good to go, guys. Okay. Yeah. Good enough. Let's go to the field. Alright, so right here anyways, I gathered up these 12 bales and set them off the side of the field because it was raining and didn't didn't want them out in the pasture. Now we're just gonna come to the end here and back up to it. So this hydro bed, I really haven't used it that much, so it's gonna be a bit of a learning curve, but you turn it on here and then there it goes up. There it gets about even with them. You can get a little wider. Back up. That looks about right. I'm just gonna lift her right on the back. Release it. And then pick up the one right behind it. So this is what it looks like, and that is how we are going to be shuttling all the bales to the stack yard. I was drunk the day my mom got out of prison, and I went to pick her up in the rain. Alright, here we are in the stack yard. We're going to try to make these rows pretty as possible, but I know they're not going to be perfect by any means. So basically we just lay them down same way we took them off. Swing the arms back up, in, lay this one down. I'm going to drive ahead a little bit. There we go. Now we'll go get two more. Perfect. Alright guys, we just moved our first 14 bales. This is a little slow going, but we're getting it done. But anyways, we are on to our second pasture here. There's probably about 20 bales out here. And yeah, just gonna keep it rolling. So here we go. Alright guys, we are picking up our last bale of the day out here in the field, and figured I'd show you guys the controls for this hydro bed. This thing is slick. I am Definitely gonna try to work a deal with Hydrobed whenever I get my own place, because nothing's slicking these bale beds. So I just turn it on here. Okay, plunger goes down to drop the arms down. Then you kind of back up where you need to be. You can always rev it up to go a little faster. Okay, pop it out like that to go out like that. Now we're gonna back up where we need to go. That looks about right. Down a little more, and then we're gonna back up a little more. Crunch in and lift her up. So there we go. That's the last bale. We're gonna go drop it in the stack yard, and Jim and Court did get back, so I'm not sure what they're working on. I think they're over at the shop though, so go see what they're up to and see what we're doing next. So just checked in with Jim, and I'm gonna go run out some salt and mineral to the cows out south. So shouldn't take too long, and then over lunch break, I actually have a business meeting with a beer brand to be announced. Pretty excited about that. So we got that at 12:30, and we're gonna run out and do this real quick. It's about, what time is it? 12:50 right now. So we should have time to do this, run back, and take our call. Loose mineral and our salt mineral blocks. You know, we've actually kind of got a hustle. I didn't even realize it takes a little time to run mineral, and then I still got to go get all set up for the call and everything. So we are gonna boogie and get this done. All right, we're gonna go ahead and shut this gate because we're gonna go out a different gate. We have a couple water tanks we need to turn on because these cows are going to be moving into a different pasture here very soon. And the pasture that we're taking them to, we want the tanks to be on. So we'll go out a different way. First tub. I don't know if y'all can see him, but there's a bunch of pronghorn antelope right there running along. Oh yeah. Looks like they're gonna cross right in front of us. Second fastest animal on planet Earth right here. And they are an ugly looking critter. Oh boy, I'm seeing a lot of prairie dogs out here. That is not good. Alright, we just got a little bit in here. I'm only going to put half a bag for now. I'm not really going through it that fast. So there's like 2/3 of a bag, I guess. Good enough. Alright, this one looks like it's been rained in quite a bit. Let's just break that up a bit for them. They don't seem to eat from this tub a lot, so we're just gonna let them snack on that. We got a salt block here. That's a pretty good partial. They don't really come up this way as much, so we are good for now. So looks like this floats. Like it's working right. Got a gasket in there. That's good. We'll connect it here. Ouch, these things are spiky. Okay, so we just gotta tighten the clamps here. Boy, I'm kind of running out of time. It's already 7:15. I still gotta go connect one more water tank. Hopefully I'll have enough time to not take the call in the field or something. Youch, that is pokey. All right, good. Good. All right. On to the next one. All right. I think we're gonna make it, guys, if I can do this very, very quickly here. So we don't have a float. Okay. Good thing I brought one. Take this one back with us. Go around this way. Right here should be fine. The little twisty deal is all locked up. Oh, it is on that one too. Oh. Lovely. All right. Well, we'll just have to come back with a wrench. I should have brought my Leatherman. All right, good deal. We are good to go. This kind of turned into a timed event. I got 5 minutes to get from here to my house over there, so I think I'll be able to do it just fine. I'm not going to roll the side by side, so just gonna take her slow, fast at the same time. You know what I mean? Okay. Alright, here we go. Come on, dogs. Good dogs. All right, guys, call went good. Only took like 15 minutes. Short and sweet. Just cut a deal with a brand. Y'all will be, you'll probably see that before this video even comes out. Maybe, I don't know, but pretty dang stoked about it. Might have just gotten them to give us some beer for the wedding too. We'll see. Anyways, that only took 15 minutes. I'm gonna run back down, grab a pliers, and go fix that float that we couldn't fully get on. So that is what I'm up to now. All right, y'all. Back at our float here, and let's just turn this. Oh, it's got kind of a leaky hydrant there, but there we go. I hope you guys can see this, but one of these pegs on this float is all bent up, so it's not sucking up to the tank like it should. So we're just need a little something extra. So just tightening it up with some fencing pliers here. There's that side. There's outside. All right, should be good. I don't think she's coming off. So yeah, for those of you that have never seen a float like this, once the water level gets up, it'll pull this bobber up and then shut the water from running in there, so the tank won't flow over. Except out of that leaky hydrant, so that is a fix for another day. Anyways, there we go. Let's see what else we got going on. Well guys, we only ended up using one bag of mineral, so I'm just gonna throw this stuff back. Right now, guys, we're just cutting a couple foot-long chunks off this old 5x6, just to have something to rest the a trailer jacks on. So that's all we're doing right now. Y'all probably can't see me that good, but oh well. Okay. There we go. Guys, it is freaking hot outside, and Jim and I are going up into the hills tomorrow to do a little fencing around a water tank. We got our flatbed loaded up, and we're about to go load it up with our posts, skid steer, bucket, all sorts of stuff. So that's what we're gonna go do now, real quick. Oh my gosh, this AC feels good. What is it saying it is? 98. 98 outside. Screw that. All right, here we're loaded up with almost everything. We got the forks, we got the bucket, posts, hog panels, T-posts, barbless wire. Got the old chainsaw and a few extra batteries. Then we got the skid steer. And Jim went to go pick up the post hole pounder. We've got one of those skid steer attachments that is a post hole pounder. I think it's pretty slick. So anyways, they went to go do that. Then we'll load the skid steer on the trailer and be all set for tomorrow. I'm just running around getting some wood staples and other miscellaneous stuff we might need. Just about dying in this heat though. Whew. All right, here we got staples. I think I'm gonna bring some clips too, just so we have them. Don't know that we'll need them, but might as well take them. I'm gonna fill up the truck. Gotta grab our trusty rock. Top her off, and then I think we're honestly good to go. I don't know what else we got going on today, but I'm about ready to be done. Actually, I think all that I need is to sit down for about 5 minutes drink 2 big glasses of ice water. That would get me right. That would get me good again. I just do not do well in the heat. I would way rather have cold than heat. Whew. Clara is the same way. The only good thing about the heat is that you can get in out of it right away, you know? Like when you're coming in out of the cold, it takes you a while to get thawed out. But heat, coming into something with AC is just like instant relief. Anyways, I'd still rather take the cold. Well guys, saved by the freaking rain. Not really, it's already 4 o'clock and we kind of got to a good stopping point where we didn't want to start anything else, but it did just start raining too. It feels so nice outside now. Anyways, I have some K-Hoss packages I should probably take to the post office, and I have some other stuff I should probably work on. I don't know what all we got going on, but it's not quite ready to call it a day yet. Still got to go pick Clara up tonight at 10:30 from the airport. So that kind of sucks, but oh well. Really excited to see her. But anyways, yeah, it's been a good day so far and it's not over yet. So here we go. What do you guys think, huh? Oh, you good dogs. Good dogs. Birdie's like, nope, not for me. He's spoiled dog. He literally the most spoiled cow dogs. I swear. Sit. Can you shake? Can you shake? Can you lay down? Can you lay down? That's not lay down. Dish, can you lay down? Good boy. Bird, can you shake? Can you sit? Shake. Good girl. Lay down. Can you roll over? Birdie, can you sit? Can you roll over? Good girl. Yeah. I'd say these good dogs deserve a treat. Sit. Can you shake? Good boy. Birdie, can you shake? Good girl. All right. Oh, love the sound of rain. Glad to call it a day. Claire and I do not have an ice maker, but we've got one of these little tray deals, and they actually work pretty good. So, pardon the dirty hands here. Oh well. Get used to it. Okay. I like my water just about as cold as you can make it. Nothing more refreshing than ice water. Shout out to Higher Boots. They sent Claire and I these tumblers, these Yeti tumblers this Christmas. It's like all we ever use. Oh, that's some good stuff. Whew. Alright guys, it's about 7:15. We've been doing a little bit of different stuff. Did some computer work, packaged up some K-Hoss wares and got those ready to go. Then came out to the garden and picked some weeds. Just trying to stay on top of that. Got a bunch of different piles all over here. Left the sunflowers though. Love the sunflowers. Again, it's going to be kind of a late night tonight. Claire's getting in at like 10:30, so we're going to be late at the airport. But anyways, let's go make some dinner. All right guys, tonight for supper we are having one of these factor meals. Shredded chicken taco bowl. That's what I'm going with. That sounds pretty good. So I have honestly been loving these factor meals. They just eliminate the hassle of meal prepping, cooking, cleaning up. It's literally just, you just heat it and savor the flavor. All of them that I've had so far have been really delicious and nutritious, made by gourmet chefs. They're kind of my go-to dinner when I get home late from work and just do not have the time or energy to cook or clean. This one's shredded chicken taco bowl with roasted corn salsa and cilantro sour cream. Sounds pretty stinking good. Heat that sucker up. It's super convenient and it does not have that, like, you know, microwave taste when you get something out of the microwave. Doesn't have that. Really good. Besides being nutritious and tasting really good, the convenience is a huge factor. Just takes the stress out of meal planning. It just kind of sets you up for success, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Man, this smells good. They've also got these drinks. I've never tried this one. This is pineapple, turmeric, basil. If you guys are wanting to try these factor meals, which I highly recommend, head over to factor75.com or click the link in my bio and use code 50BenKretschmann at checkout. That'll give you 50% off your first box and free shipping. Again, that's factor75.com, and you can use code 50BenKretschmann at checkout for 50% off and free shipping. Woo. We're gonna go ahead and plate this up real quick here. Alright guys, there's dinner. Shredded chicken taco bowl with roasted corn salad and pineapple, turmeric, basil drink. Again, link is in my bio if you guys are interested in trying this for super cheap. But that's the end of the video. I'm gonna go ahead and eat supper, and then we're gonna go get Clara later tonight. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and give me an idea for a video down below if you guys are interested in learning something or knowing my opinion on a topic. Always love getting ideas for videos from you guys. So appreciate the support, and we'll catch you in the next one.